Hello guys, welcome to my new vlog. I still remember the day when my phone rang early in the morning. An employer, someone I had never worked for before, called me up. They needed someone to do household chores, cleaning, washing, tidying up. It sounded like just another ordinary job, nothing too special. I agreed, thinking it would be a simple day's work. I got ready, packed my cleaning tools, and took the ride to their place. On the way, I was imagining a normal house, maybe a big one, but nothing out of the ordinary. When I arrived at the house, I was impressed. The place was huge, like a mansion, with tall gates and a long driveway. The garden was well kept, full of colorful flowers and trees. The employer, a kind-looking man in his 50s, welcomed me warmly. He gave me instructions. Just clean the kitchen, living room, and the upstairs hallway. I'll be in my office. If you need anything, let me know. So I started working, dusting, sweeping, wiping down surfaces. The house was quiet, almost too quiet. As I was cleaning upstairs, I opened a curtain to let some light in. And that's when my heart almost stopped. Outside the window in the backyard were two massive tigers. Real living tigers, not statues, not paintings, not stuffed toys. Actual tigers lodging in the garden like house cats. I froze. I couldn't believe in my eyes. I kept watching them. They moved gracefully, their fur shining in the sunlight, their tails flicking lazily. I had so many questions. Were they dangerous? Later, as I was wiping the glass doors downstairs, one of the tigers came right up to the glass, so close that I could see its eyes, its whiskers, the details on its nose. It stared at me for what I felt like forever. My heart raced. I stayed as still as possible, not wanting to provoke it. Then it did something I didn't expect. It rubbed its head gently against the glass, like a cat asking for attention. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. When I gathered the courage, I asked the employer about the tigers. He smiled and shared their story. I rescued them as cubs when their mother died. They've been with me ever since. Their family. He spoke of their habits, their favorite foods, big chunks of meat, of course, how he kept them in a secure enclosure, and how they had never hurt anyone. He told me how much he loved animals, and how the tigers were his pride and joy. I finished my work, but I kept glancing at the tigers until the moment I left. As I walked out of the gate, I looked back at that incredible house, thinking, this was no ordinary workday. I'll never forget the day I cleaned a house where tigers lived as pets. In life, you really never know what surprises are waiting for you. What started as an ordinary chore turned into a memory I'll tell for years. And whenever I hear about tigers or see one in a documentary, I remember that day when I worked alongside the kings of the jungle, right there in someone's backyard. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.